Hello, I'm Kyle. I'm the technical content developer at Maple Systems. Welcome to the Maple Systems video training series. In this video, I'm going to be going over the different memory registers and data types in the MapleLogic programming software. Okay, here is a table of all the memory registers in MapleLogic. Let's first start with the X register. And so this is a physical input and is read only. The Y register, this is a physical output and is a read and write. So it's the output contact that delivers the operation result to the output module. M registers, this is a virtual register, auxiliary relay used in the PLC internally. So it's internal bits, and it's a virtual register for what a Y register is physically. The K register, this is a version of an M register, but it's non-volatile memory, and it supports latching by default. The L registers, this is a communication result, so you can use it as another M register. So example, you can use it for Modbus. The F registers, this is a read only. It's for internal flags. So it's an internal flag relay for the PLC state, time, date, or other special contacts. And it's off at the first scan, and for example, it's the always on bit. T registers for timers, auxiliary relay for timer instructions. C is for counters, auxiliary relay for counter instructions. S is step control, it's a step control relay. This is a safety bit. It only allows one S bit to be active at any given moment. It's similar to a radio button. Only one button on a radio can be active, and so only one rung can be active. The D register is a word and a double word, so between 16 and 32 bits. The Z, it's a backup for the D registers, so it's similar to a D device, but it's ideally used with subroutines. It cannot have an alias or description. And R is indirect addressing register. This allows you to target multiple registers and also one register. So we have the memory of a bit device, which is X, Y, M, K, L, versus a word, which is T, C, and D. And these are all the memory registers in the MapleLogic programming software. Okay, next I want to show you how to use the memory monitor in MapleLogic, as well as how to use an X bit and an X word, using a bit in a open contact and using a word in an add instruction or a word instruction. So let's go to online, connect. Let's go to our memory monitor. Now in MapleLogic, it has registers listed in hexadecimal format. So from 0 to F, instead of 0 to 15, it's 0 to 9 and then A through F. A being 10, B is 11, C is 12, and so on, F is 15. I'm just going to pick a register here, and I want to use it in an open contact in my ladder diagram. So I'm going to pick X25. So X25 would be right here. Now I can either enter this as X25 in my open contact or X0025. So let's go to our program, do an open contact, do X25. So in the memory monitor, you go down to 2 or 20 and then over to the 5th bit. So if we go to memory monitor, go down to 2, which is also 20, and then go over to the 5th bit, and it's X0025 or X25. So here I can also enter X0025, and that's the same thing. Now to use the word of this, it would be X20 in an add instruction. So let's go to application instruction and add X20, which is the word. So this bit is within that word. And let's add it to D50, and let's just store it in D100, for example. Hit OK. So there's the word. So now let's go back to our memory monitor, and I want to use something a little different here. Let's do X6A. So where would X6A be? So let's go down to 6, or 60 is the word, and let's go over to A. So there it is. So I can either write it as X006A in my ladder diagram, or X6A, be the same thing. And then the word would be X0060 or X60. Well, I hope this helped explain the memory registers and data types in the MapleLogic programming software. This is all I'll be covering today, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.